Hey guys, it's Moonlit Tarot here. Today it's another random video. Wearing no makeup either. I'm pretty sure my inner child wouldn't like that very much. That's right, this video is about finding my inner child. I was inspired recently, like Friday night at 1:30 in the morning, to watch Wildmoonwoman's video on her inner child work. And I've always been curious because I'm really, really deeply into shadow work, path working, and then I was like, oh, what is this magic? What is this finding your inner child? So I've been thinking about it a lot lately, and by lately I mean the past 2 days. And it's been interesting to say the least, because I've been watching her videos on the decks she was going to use to do it at that time. And then I thought, okay, what would my inner child like? What would I like as a kid? Disney. I love Disney. I like the villains more than the princesses. Always been that way. I probably need to figure that question out. And then I thought even further, my house is full of toys and figurines and turtles and Mortal Kombat statues, TV shows galore. I have a Freddy Krueger figurine and a cup. So that's not all kid stuff, but upstairs we have a games room. It's full of, like, we have a Pee Wee Herman doll, we have Krang, all the Ninja Turtles, all of the turtles. In the kitchen, we have more, all kinds of crazy stuff. So I thought, okay, so I surround myself with all of these nostalgic, childlike things, and I thought, well, why couldn't tarot give me those answers that I've been so seeking? And I stumbled upon that video really, really early Friday, technically Saturday morning. And I was hooked. I was hooked on the idea. Finding my inner child? That's fucking awesome. So, a little bit of a backstory, I suppose. I grew up with my grandparents. My grandparents raised me. And that in itself was a lesson to be learned. I was technically the 11th kid, and I went with them everywhere. My grandparents were everything to me. My grandfather passed away when I was 19, which was the first time I lost anyone. And then my grandmother passed away this November. So technically, I have no parents now. But in saying that, don't want to get into too sad of a topic. I had to grow up fast. So Gran got pretty sick when I was about 13 on to 16. So I learned very quickly how to clean the house, cook things, bake things. Like, my childhood's ending was cut quick. Like, so a lot of that was spent doing stuff that I don't know if younger kids do, because I wasn't raised like, I guess, a conventional family would be. So a lot of that was ended very quickly, and I would like to delve deeper into my past and my inner child and find out what she likes. So I gathered some decks that I thought that I would love to use in doing this. I don't know when I'm going to start this journey. There's probably going to be videos about it. So I collected some. This is the first Oracle deck I ever bought. The Answer is Simple by Sonia Coquette. So this is really simple. Great pun on words there, Sherry. The cards appeal to me in a very childlike fashion. Clear as a fog. I'm not going to show you all of them. This is not that type of video. Decide the outcome. It's very cartoony and it's looks pencil drawn. And my inner child is singing like, yes, we love this deck. We love this deck. And in the back is very pretty too. So for an oracle deck, that's what I've chosen. Most of my decks are dark themed. I feel like there's obvious reasons for that. I love shadow stuff. And then a tarot deck I chose, Shadowscapes. My inner child loves this shit. Well, not shit, but it's by Stephanie Puimin-Law and Barbara Moore. The text is by Barbara. And I know you've all seen this deck 101,000 times, so I'm not going to show you any images. I picked that one as well because I like the nature of it. I love being surrounded by nature, and living in the suburbs in a city, I don't get to see all of it. I'm fortunate enough that I live by the Atlantic Ocean, and that is amazing. But I chose that one. And then the recent purchase that I've just finished the guidebook to, the Osho Zen. Only thing is, I did not read the commentary part. I did not want to be swayed by the book's opinions of what the art means. So I just read this story-like part. So there's that. So the Osho Zen appeals to me greatly. I didn't think that I was going to pick this as an inner child deck to use, but there's something about it that makes my heart squeal. Anyway, update. I've decided to not think of the lazy man, as Ron Jeremy. I've decided to try and associate him with someone else. Otherwise, I will laugh at that card for as long as I live. And last, but certainly not least, probably the tarot deck that I'm going to be using most often. Sorry, Anakin's here. Hey, pretty boy. Hi. No? Okay. Tarot of the Magical Forest. I got this as a gift when I was sick, mid-April. I did not do much with it. I just kind of scanned through the cards. And I posted a little teaser card on my Instagram. But this deck is begging me for inner child work. It is begging me to be used for such things. I'm just going to throw this out here really quick. That is my favorite strength card I've ever seen in my life. Like, Lamb Chop is hugging the lion. Right? Little Lamb Chop. And the Hermit. Oh, I do love that Hermit. And there's cats, and I am myself very much a cat. So, yeah, that's that, I suppose. I'm a little nervous about this. I'm a little nervous to uncover some things. I'm pretty excited, actually, at the same time, to dive into this part of shadow working, inner child work. I think it's about time. I think it's about time in my tarot journey that I start to focus. Sorry, when I get nervous, I'm just like, oh, yeah. Time to start to dive into that. And like I said earlier, the reason why I'm not wearing makeup is because my inner child does not like that shit. So, no makeup today. I don't know how I feel as an adult about that. I did put some sparkle on my face. Because, yeah. I do like the idea of talking about little Sherry as a separate person, because she is a separate person. And as an adult, I do love watching Disney, to be honest. I do a lot of childlike things. I think it's about time. So, Wildmoonwoman, you are such an inspiration. You made me realize that there's like not just more to tarot than shadow working, path working, daily draws, relationship spreads, blah blah blah, talking to the other side, which I do love to do. One of my favorite things to do. Very scary. But this inner child thing, this is a fucking amazing. I am so thrilled. I'm pumped. I don't know when I'm going to start. I might start soon. I might cut my Raise Your Vibe challenge in half. I did 2 weeks with that. There's a chance that I could potentially finish out May, the last 2 weeks, exposing my inner child. I will see. All right, loves, that is all for today. All you want to see of this mug today, believe me. Love you guys to the moon and back.